So where do you want me to move these lights?
Okay, so put them over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the light here. I think the camera is ready.
The
Go.
lights are ready.
Hello and welcome again. I'm Federico Arteaga, the designer of the permanent planner for the autonomous learning of English. And if you're watching this video, it's because you got to this page, which has some green things, and Mac and Cap, who are two members of the idiom pack, 4 animals that are in the permanent planner who help you learn a lot about idioms, and that's what they call the idiom pack. And this is about Polysemous ambiguity. Kind of scary name. But let's just break it apart. Poly means many, semous comes like from semantics, which means meanings, and ambiguity means it's confusing in its intention. When one word in Spanish has different translations into English. Now, this has maybe a historical explanation. Spanish is older than English as a spoken language, but English is older than Spanish as a written language. The Spanish as a spoken language is much more vernacular. Oral tradition tells us that the way people speak dominate the language. Whereas when we talk about academia, something like English tells us that the way people write it dominates the language. Funny enough, nowadays, it's the other way around. Spanish is much more of a graphic language. It depends a lot on how you write it, and that's the main skill. Whereas English is more about how you speak it, the way it sounds, and it has to do all kinds of things like phonetics and all of that. What happens with these words is that they evolve at different moments, or they come from different roots to mean exactly the same thing at one point, and then diverted enormously. This is an event of metacognition. Metacognition is one essential tool for autonomous learning. It means that you are not only interested in English as a field of knowledge that you need to handle practically, but also you're interested in how it is, where it comes from, why is it like this? Are there different things that, like sources, references, origins, all of this? That is metacognition. Wanting to know more about what you know. This video, in its description, you're gonna find a link to the English Matsuri blog. Remember that English Matsuri was the name before Blip, Idiomas y Servicios. It's gonna be a post where you can see some flashcards that you can save that explain different cases of Polysemous ambiguity. Since this is an event of metacognition for the autonomous learners, please use the comments and replies to create a forum of discussion with other learners. I will be happy to monitor, to coordinate it. Ask questions to tell us about what are your theories on language. Why is it easier to do it like this? And how does it compare to other languages that I speak? Well, in Portuguese I do this, but my favorite characters in Korean actually make this inflection. Tell us everything. We will be happy to have this discussion. Remember, my name is Federico Arteaga for Blip, Idiomas y Servicios, and in this Blip video we have talked more about that Polysemous ambiguity. You may have noticed that during some videos this happens to me. I stutter a little, and this happens to me. And I don't make many double takes of these video clips because I believe this is part of language. When we speak truly, when we speak really, we don't hide all our oral flaws. We just focus on communication.